Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Worship. Good to talk to you once again. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. So back on Monday and back to business. And this, ladies and gents, we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain. And this is latest rank spring, and it's the Archegel. I have to apologize. We just call him the Enterprise for this. It's kind of a rough to pronounce some words. So guys, this is literally Enterprise versus Shukaku, and there's no destroyers. Ladies and gents, we do not have any DDs. Matter of fact, this friendly team has 2 Cleveland, 1 Bayard, and 1, 2, 3 battleships. So let me know in a comment below, did you face many carrier in this latest rank sprint? I do believe so. Why is that? And let's talk about Enterprise. Notzer and many other big YouTubers, they said that this ship is close to broken. It's by far the best CV in this game, and what do you know, it's a premium one. Now keep that in mind, the Enterprise that does not have like Lexington huge HE alpha damage, but they do have pretty darn strong AP bombs. Of course, your main job is to literally spot for your team and trying to do whatever you can to give them roughly indication where the heck the enemy ships are, and you kind of have easy to do it. And at the beginning, you know, the battleship are extremely, and I mean extremely close, and combined AA, it's not a joke. I believe that this captain is doing the right thing. Most you know, spot for the friendly team. This is a competitive mode, guys. It's not like random gameplay. It's different. The players are way closer to each other, and they focus fire. Probably they more friendly team chat, and but you get the point. You really want to level up and reach rank 1, right? And he's alone. It's not the best AA cruiser, to be honest with you. And first drop 1800 damage. It was kind of a disappointed, to be honest with you. How is that? I do own the Lexington rocket bombers are absolutely broken, in my honestly opinion. With those tiny tin rockets, you can, if you have a little bit of luck, do close to 8 or 9,000 damage in one single drop. Yes, you heard me right, but you have to be lucky and you have to know where your aim. Key is also coming a little bit apart from his team. Hipper has pretty darn strong AA, to be honest with you. So you have to consider that so far, guys, nothing crazy. Now he does make sure he does not lose too many planes, and he sent the first one into the ocean, so they go back to the carrier.
Engaging enemy.
Because most likely, most cruiser, they do have a chance. So in damage wise, you are probably not the biggest damage dealer. Not at the beginning, guys. At the beginning, most of the battleships and cruiser, they have full AA. They don't receive any damage, so I would like to go so far that the CV are not broken. What I'm trying to say, guys, it's that as long as you stay together, there is very little carrier can do, especially if there are 3 ships close to each other, as you saw early at the game. And those are dive bombers, only 1 overpan. Something also else that I would like to say, I saw the I Chase latest video about the carriers versus submarine, and he said that it's not so much counterpart CV versus CV. That's his bullshit, because let's face it, guys, when Wargaming decide to take away this AA part session that you have to manual make this, you understand what I'm trying to say. This change for the AA side, well, it's that day you actually started to engage another CV. Explain you. When I'm playing with my lexicon and I'm saying I'm going from A to B, I know which side the most likely the enemy CV will strike me, right? Well, before the start of the battle, I press the side I want to reinforce, and then I had more than 100, I don't know, 50% reinforcement that side, and that I kept the whole game. Reinforce side. Now you cannot do that anymore. That's the reason you saw the enemy CV strike at least 2 strike versus this Enterprise. How is that? Because it's much harder. You have to cancel whatever you were flying right now and go back to the main ship and trying to defend yourself with that stupid key, you know, the O section. And he nuked that Cleveland. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is literally from that patch it was a whole lot easier to engage other cities. 3 Citadel, yep, and nuked him for days. Those are absolutely the gimmicks of this ship. It's those huge AP salvo. Why need a battleship when an Enterprise can do the same thing, blap you for days? And I'm not just saying versus cruisers, I'm saying versus everything else. I'm saying, okay, you can absolutely abuse this bottom that you jump to the next target. Of course, it's a whole lot harder. What I'm trying to say is that you send the first attackers, and then when you're within exactly 5.5 or 6 kilometers, you jump to the next target. So what happened is this AA weird stuff that once you do this jump, you take very little damage or no damage whatsoever. But you have to come within this, you know exactly. No, he's right on this cruise. And he always makes sure that he only attack with the only 3 remaining plane. He does not want more than 3 plane. Right now he has 6 plane, right? To make sure that he will not. And just look at this, guys. The enemy, they killed our Terpis Cleveland, and they are huge advantage, right? And of course the enemy CV can spot and make sure the cruisers and battleship arrive. Right now they're engaging this Enterprise captain. So yeah, you're not immune. Matter of fact, he's kiting away. He's trying to do his very best to deal with this threat. So guys, this is actually a bad, really darn bad start. This friend team, they lost 3 ships and the enemy team only lost 1. And Key is not known for a bad AA battleship. Now that angle was not the ideal. Matter of fact, he can probably dodge it. Probably, I'm just saying. No, he still hit, but what do you know? 4,000 damage, 1 torpedo hit. They nerfed the torpedo damage to the ground. And you will do even less damage if you will, let's say, aim towards Yamato, no, not Yamato or Soviet Tier 10 battleship. Then you'll receive probably around 3,000 damage, 1 torpedo hit with close to 0 in flood. So the torpedo are definitely not overpowered, guys. So right now the Key is actually flanking. the remaining battleships, because there's the one who's completely dominant in this game mode. It's the battleship, guys. But now it's showing perfect broadside, and this should be a whole lot easier to torpedo drop. But he has a problem. The Shukaku is still engaging him. And Shukaku's torpedo are not a joke. He's trying to defend himself with the fighter. And once again, guys, the truth is that even though he did a very good salvo towards that cruiser, we only have 57,000 damage, so not a whole lot. The CV are not the big damage dealers what they used to be. You take cheap damage, guys. Okay, 14-0 penetration, non-penetration, on only 4 pen. Yeah. Now I do believe the Shukaku is a little bit overextended. I believe so, guys, without saying too much. That AP drop from the friendly guns were not even near the same postcode. Alright, so literally what happened right now, guys, is just Massachusetts, Vladivostok, and this carrier. And this carrier only has 7,500 HP pool, which basically means that one good salvo from the Soviet battleship will finish this captain. However, the biggest mistake, I believe so, the enemy Shukaku overextended, come a little bit too close. I have no idea why, but probably wants to cap or something. For me, it's a mystery. But guys, it's even closer than you think, because it's still 3 versus 2. What do you mean? It's 3 surface ship versus only 2 surface ship. I'm not talking about the carriers, because, you know, carrier, this friendly Enterprise is way in the corner. But of course, the enemy Shukaku paid the price. Yeah, 5 penetration and close to 10,000 damage. But the thing is, guys, the enemy lost the Shukaku, they lost their vision of eyes. Sure, they do have these rockets, which could be alright-ish, but this is the last one the enemy Shukaku have, and now he is gone. Now they are blind, the enemy team are blind. They did not focus this captain, and I'm not saying it's out of the wood, because Chapayev and Turpet is still moving towards this captain. Okay, never mind. Massachusetts blapped that Chapayev. Yeah, and Turpet, guys, to be honest with you, it's extremely tanky and a good fun ship to play. However, versus CV, not so much. Of all tier 8s, probably this one and Roma, I don't know, probably it is the worst AA tier 8 battleship. Even more worse than Bismarck.
Maintaining present course.
And this is kind of a crucial, guys, because okay, this CV captain, he ran out of planes, have no more dive bombers, and only very few torpedo bombers. So he has a lot of rockets.
We're under attack.
So Vladivostok hit our Vladivostok. So basically, he's along with USS Massachusetts. We did a great job with 3 kills.
Taking fire.
Very bad RNG, shall I say, to be honest with you, extremely bad RNG. Now, once again, I do believe the biggest difference between Lexington and Enterprise, it's the rockets, or those planes, and especially the payout, the rocket. Okay, crap, that it's two penetration, of which one was Citadel. What I'm trying to say, the Enterprise does not have tiny teams, which do crazy amount of penetration, crazy amount of damage. you have other rockets. So these guys, oh man, this is really heck as close. He kind of struggled to deal with this torpedoes. I don't know why, but he really did. Now, if you can pay attention, he did not send the first dive fighters into the ocean. For some strange reason, I don't know why. Okay, so he sent the torps and only one torpedo hit and no flooding. But the thing is, guys, I don't have idea how much HP pool the friendly Massachusetts has, but I have this gut feeling it's still 2 versus 1, and this Vladivostok has a lot of HP pool. Dive bombers, the dive bombers is the right way. This is what I'm talking about. Over 10,300 damage, and that torpedo is almost nuked. How is that? Whatever you're gonna hit him with 630 HP pool, and now he's alone, guys. He's alone. He only has 7,000. But the thing is, guys, now it's the Civic's turn to shine. What do you mean? Now with this amount of, shall I say, receiving damage, the battleship are actually doomed, guys. Without saying too much. Of course, what do you know, 600. HP pool, it's too little for those rockets. No matter where they hit and will kill you.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
No fire. 17 pen and 5 non-pen. The thing is, the problem is that
Approaching target.
you always take continuous damage. Even
Taking fire.
you don't have to engage a US battleship to still lose the plane. So guys, only 3 minutes left, and he really has to kill this battleship. How's that? He will never cap or any kind of win. Matter of fact, he has to do it all this in 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, because the friendly team, they don't control anything. They don't gain a damn point. But the enemy team, they have A and C. However, this is definitely a cat and mouse gameplay, guys. Remember, this Vladivostok is one of the largest tier 8 ship in this game. It's huge. I'm not saying it has a bad AA. It's not great, but not bad either. However, thanks to the huge hull, you have one heck of an easy way to send those lovely torps. He's trying to stop, or you know, but he still took 2, and of which one caused flooding, and the flooding was actually killing you slowly. And thanks to he lost the speed, he wants to turn, basically means that it's even easier to do 10,000 damage with all 3 torpedo hits. So it's 1 minute and 33 seconds. So $1 million question: can he sink the battleship before the game? Otherwise, they will lose this one 100%. Matter of fact, all he needs to do the enemy battleship to disengage, because in less than 1 minute he won the game for his team. And he was kind of a healthy at the early stage. He took very little damage, and probably it's because of the armor, and overall the Soviet battleships are not bad. A Sinop at tier 7 and the sister ship at tier 6, they are close to overpower, broken in good, consistent of the guns. The guns are not bad, guys. And the armor, it's one of the best tier for tier, so you have all tools in the world. Oh guys, there's only 33 seconds left, and probably this is the last chance to nuke him, probably. I'm just saying, because there's 24 more seconds, and can he do it? Can he do it? Definitely he can do it. That's the AP bombs, guys. Absolutely ridiculous from Enterprise bombs. Thanks guys for watching, and always, captains, fair seas. and goodbye.